I want to review a product I bought. It's some wooden gun racks. The name of the company is www.7.62 by 54r.net. And what this individual does is he makes out of plywood wooden gun racks, all different types, vertical, horizontal, different sizes for scoped. He makes round gun racks. He makes display racks, like for a table if you're at a gun show. And he can do custom orders if you're building a gun room or vault or something. He can make you custom gun racks. I wanted to try them out, check them out, and I got a couple. How you do it is you go to his website. He has all the dimensions and specs there. And what you do is you send him an email of what you want. And what it is he has all the equipment to cut these things out of wood, CNC equipment. And you email him with what you want, and you can get, like I got the racks, they're disassembled, we're going to take a look at them, and unfinished. You can get the racks and buy a little bit of felt that you glue on there, so the felt strips, and you can get it unfinished, is what I did. Now I'm going to stain it and seal it myself to finish it. Or he offers the service of he does stain and finish the racks. You can get them finished. It's all up to you. So how this works is you send him an email with what you want. And there's a $50 minimum order. That's why I bought two of these little 2-gun racks, more or less, to test out what he has before I ordered a larger gun rack, which I wanted to basically house most of the gun collection in, which I'm going to do later on. So I more or less did like a little test thing. I got 2 small racks and that. You send him an email what you want, and be sure to include your phone number and address, because that's how he gives you a shipping quote. You tell him what you want, and he emails you back and says, okay, it'll be this much plus the shipping. That's why he needs your address, is to get the address, calculate the shipping. And he tells us the total price. Send me an email back confirming this, and he puts you on the list how the order is. And basically when I put my order in, he told me I'm doing one type of work now, one type of rack, and I'll set up and run that style in another 3 weeks. So if you send me a money order or personal check is what he accepts. With this confirmation letter, send me an email back saying you agree, send a check with this letter confirming it, and then your order will be placed in line and completed. And that's what I did. He said it was about 3 weeks, and that's about what it took. So I sent him a personal check with the confirmation email. And in 3 weeks, he sent me an email back, about the time he said, saying, okay, your order's done. Here's the package, tracking number being sent to you by FedEx. And I had the tracking number, tell me right the day it was delivered, and I got the box with stuff in there. It's very professional, very good place to do business with. No screwing around, right to the point. Everything the guy said, he delivered on. And what I got is, there's 2 racks in here. Okay. Got the whole thing. He does send instructions. They're disassembled. The rack is disassembled. We do get assembly instructions. And just like any other furniture kit, you're going to bolt it together. What it is there's hardware packages with all the hardware you need in there, the 2 of them. Felt strip. It's all wrapped up pretty nice. Basically your unfinished gun. That's what we got. I got two of these, 2 rack mounts. And basically what I have to do is stain this, finish it, bolt it together, and I'll have two gun racks with felt pads. The felt's for the inside here of your gun rack. So, very nicely done, very well made, okay? Nice project. I haven't got around yet to staining it. I have to stain it. It was packaged great. You know, I have to do some woodworking, finishing, stain these and finish them up, but I'll get onto that, and then we'll take a look at this when I'm done. You know, it's not that hard. You stain them, sand it, stain them a few times to the color you want, and then just seal them with polyurethane, probably, and then glue the felt strip on, and you're good. We'll get back to it when we're done. Okay, first step with our gun rack, there's staining the wood. As you see, you apply the stain, get it to the shade you want, and then we're going to put polyurethane on. Like I said, the company offers doing this if you want. He has a choice of colors and finishes and that. But it's, you know, something I could do myself. The only thing I've noticed is staining the edges of the plywood. It soaks up the stain, and it, you know, it's like heavy in some spots and light in the others. So I don't know. I ain't gonna mess with it. It's like kind of uneven, but I don't think it'll hurt nothing. Or you just put a light coat and get the two-tone like that. Okay, that's step 1. Okay, we're at this stage with our gun rack project. They're stained. I use 2 different types of stain. And now I'm polyurethaning it, so it's a drawn-out process. Another couple coats, and I should be putting this together in a while, but I'll show you how they assemble these. But we're at the sealing stage of it all. On this gun rack project, like I said, you had a stain, and then I urethaned the wood, finished the wood myself. He does offer this at an extra fee. If you don't want to fool with this, the guy who makes these can do this. And you'll get them already finished. Once you finished it, and kind of just short of time and in a hurry, so I did a halfway decent job on the urethane, but if I get another rack, I will put aside and plan time in that. And now on these little front pieces, you can order felt, and he sends you this felt, which is basically like on a tape. It's got an adhesive backing on there, and it's tricky and a pain in the butt. But you know, as you can see, the 2 different ones, you just take that felt and then wrap it around this. The adhesive tape on there, and now you got a felted, plus it covers up that laminate part there. So that's like the finished end there. Now what he gives you is you got these locking cross bolts. There's instructions and all the hardware in here. And these cross bolts drop down into these holes. And you got the little slotted tip in there to align these. And then this piece goes up into here along the side, which holes are there. This goes up alongside like this. And you have your screws. And he does send an Allen wrench. Is included. Little Allen wrench, it fits in there, and you bolt it down. So I'll reset this camera, and I'll bolt the one finished side, or what I'll do is, because it's time consuming to put this felt on, I'll put the felt on, and then we'll bolt this together, and see what we get. Alright, we got our arm brackets felted up. So what we do is these cross dowels, here. You got a little slotted top on them and they're threaded. That's where the bolt's going to go. You drop these into the holes. They're here in the wood. Make sure that the slotted tips, and you're going to need a screwdriver too that helps line up, line these up straight. And it's just a matter of taking the side arm, putting a couple of bolts through it, in the hole. Take your Allen wrench. It's a better way to show you. Take your Allen wrench. See, that's where you get it lined up. Draw it down. And that's what you got. Bolt it up. Like that. Now I'm going to get all the rest of them together and we'll take a look at what this looks like fully assembled. Fully assembled. It's 2 guns. I got 2 of them because you have to have a minimum order with this company. And then you'd go up and find your wall studs, 16 on center, drill like a pilot hole, and so you could secure it to the wall that way. And then that's your 2-gun rack. He makes them, I think, up until, these here he'll make, I think, up to 7. You can get 7-gun racks, to hold 7 guns. And basically, that's a pretty good look at it. I got these 2, I got 2 of the 2-gun size, because I'll show you once I get them up on a wall what I'm going to do with them. And this company also makes different styles, custom. He'll make you custom things. You can build like a gun room and different racks. And I'm pretty pleased with the product. I just didn't spend a lot of time finishing it well. But, for what you pay for them, there's pretty good clear instructions that come with it. And basically I chose to finish it myself. You can opt to have them finish, if you're not into the staining, sanding, urethaning, they'll do it for you. So, I'm happy with it, and I'll probably buy something from them again. And I'll try to put a link or embed the website in this video. Okay, there's one of our finished products, guns up on the wall of the gun rack. That's the double gun rack I put together. And that's how she looks. We'll take a look at the other one here. And that's the other one. So, I'm really satisfied with this product. It did what I wanted. I had to do a little refinishing, but it worked out well. My guns are up on display and I like it. I highly recommend it. If you need a type of rack like this, or go there, maybe they can make you something different. It's a good company to do business with.